Hello everyone, this is Susie Q of Susie Q's Happy Little Haven, and welcome to my nursery room window. Today I have Madeline with me. For those of you who are new subscribers and have not met her before, she's the Tristan Sculpt by Janine de Lange, and she was reborn by Ema Bennett. And so I am going to be changing little Miss Madeline into her Christmas outfit today. And she's a big girl. She's a big toddler girl. I just measured her. She's about 25 inches, and she weighs a lot. When I received her, I redid her body. She had a real short body for some reason. I think it came with the kit. And so I went online and I found the longest body that I could in the cloth bodies, and so I put that on her, and I think it's more I think she's more proportional now, to like her limbs and face and stuff are more proportional, and she does wear a size 2T, so she's a big girl. I think she weighs probably at least 10 pounds, if not more. She was a big girl to redo and to fill and stuff, but I'm really happy with her size right now. And as you can see, she is still dressed in her summertime outfit. I haven't dressed her in a while because I guess I've just been paying a lot of attention to Maggie May and Katie Lynn. Those are my other two larger toddlers. And so I wanted to put Maggie May in the spotlight today because I think she's a beautiful girl. So let's go ahead and get started, and I'm going to show you what she's going to be wearing today. First of all, she's going to be wearing this cute little Christmas dress, and it's got a Christmas tree applique, and it's got the cute little tutu skirt underneath. There's a couple of layers under there. And then underneath all of that is an attached onesie. So she's going to be wearing that underneath. And then because the neckline is kind of low, I'm thinking that, part of the cloth body is going to be showing. And so I wanted to put a white shirt underneath her. And I had gotten this for her a long time ago. She's the big sister. She's the largest of all of my reborn dolls, and so I'm going to be putting that underneath her Christmas dress. And the shoes that I've chosen are these little shiny black patent Mary Janes, and I'm going to put these little white frilly lacy socks on her too. And then she really loves this pin. It goes along with her her Christmas dress, and it's really neat. When you push the button, it sparkles, and so I'm going to do that at the end. That'll be one of the final things that I do. Let's see, her earrings to match the Christmas trees on her dress. Her earrings are going to be these little Christmas tree earrings. She does have pierced ears. And then the little bows in her hair are going to be these bows. And this little, forget what you call it, but it matches the tutu fabric in her dress. So it's satin and then with this tutu fabric. I'm sure you guys know what it's called, but right now I can't think of the name of what tutu fabric is. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm pretty excited about getting her all changed because she's been sitting in my chair in my bedroom. She's pretty big, so she doesn't really fit on the couch, but she's been sitting in my chair in her summer outfit, and it's like winter time right now, and it just wasn't matching up with the season. So we're going to get her changed, and she does like to wear necklaces and bracelets. And I have a whole variety of necklaces and bracelets for her. This is just one of them. But today she's not going to be wearing necklaces and bracelets because she has this special Christmas tree pin that lights up, and so that's going to be her Christmas decoration. So I'm going to go ahead and take her bows out. And so I hope everyone is getting all caught up in their with their Christmas shopping and whatever they need to do for the holidays. I know that not everyone celebrates the holiday of Christmas, and so for those of you who don't celebrate Christmas, I hope that you're having a really nice time this time of year. The weather hasn't been cooperating very well. I've noticed that in a lot of places around the world that people are just getting a lot of rain, some snow, but we have been getting a ton of rain, and so what's happening is, because we have a creek on our property. The creek is starting to get really, really swelled up. It's huge. And I looked outside today. It hasn't broken out on the onto the bottomland yet to where it's flooded. But what's happening is it's raining so hard that our bottomland is flooding. It's getting huge, big pools of like little streamlets in it, and so I'm kind of concerned about that, but not really though, because it doesn't matter this year, because we moved, not that I was going to say because we moved our garden. We ended up having to move our garden a couple of years ago from the bottomland, because every year it started flooding, and I would have this beautiful, beautiful garden. And then what would happen is that the rains came, and the creek flooded, and the creek flooded over to the garden, and it ruined my garden. And so for those of you who do put gardens up, in the summertime, you know how that is. You put so much work into a garden, and just when the vegetables are starting to get just beautiful and start, producing and everything, then it flooded. And so the second year that happened, I just said enough is enough. And because it's just disheartening to go out and see everything just ruined by the flooding. So a couple of years ago, we moved our garden up to a taller location that is across from the farmhouse, and so I don't have to worry about flooding anymore, which is really great. So this past year we had a really good garden, although there's nothing I can do about the excess rain that we had this summer. It did ruin a lot of my plants, but at least it wasn't flooding from the creek. So anyway, that was a good thing. Nothing I can do about Mother Nature, because Mother Nature is going to take its course. So yeah. So see, I wanted this neckline to be tucked up like that. Yeah, she's such a pretty girl. I'll show you a close-up of her eyes. I love Ema Bennett's her painting of the around the eyes, and she puts real eyelashes in there. By the way, she has human hair. Her hair is human hair, and she's also got human hair eyelashes made from the same hair on her head. So anyway, yeah, she's really a pretty girl. Okay, let's go ahead and get this little tutu onesie on over her head. So yeah, I wanted to talk about one of my favorite Christmas memories. I have quite a few really nice Christmas memories. One of them that I like to remember, that I always remember for some reason, and I don't know why, but it was one year I had wanted a Barbie doll. and a Barbie doll and some clothes to go along with the Barbie doll. And I think I was in about the 3rd or 4th grade. I really don't remember exactly what age I was. But anyway, that Christmas, I, opened my gifts, and lo and behold, there was a Barbie doll. And, but I, opened more gifts and opened more gifts, and I wasn't seeing any clothes for her. And I'll always thank my mom for doing this. What she did was, there was a gift that I opened that was several pieces of fabric and a pattern, an envelope of patterns that were specially made for the Barbie dolls. And at the time, I didn't know how to sew. And so what happened was I was asked, I asked my mom, so how am I gonna make these clothes? Is this to make clothes for my new Barbie? And she said yes, and that she was going to help me, show me how to make the clothes. And I guess from my mom is where I got my love of sewing. That was the first time I had ever gotten a pattern, to sew anything at all. And I don't remember exactly the details of how we sewed clothes for the Barbie doll, but I remember my mom had this really, really old, the brand name was Kenmore. It was a Kenmore sewing machine. And it was the kind that when you sit down at the sewing table, it had a lever that you push with your knee. You'd sit down and your knee would push the lever off and on. And I remember learning how to sew on that sewing machine. And she said that it used to belong to her mother, my grandma. So I thought that was really special. But anyway, I did end up making a lot of Barbie clothes that following year. And it was just a lot of fun to do that. So I'll always thank her for doing that, because to this day, I still love to sew. I'm working on a sewing project right now that I actually started this summer, but then it got super, super busy with the garden and everything else that's been going on. And so I made most of the dress. The only thing I have left to do is the sleeves. I have to, I need to put the sleeves in it, and also either a zipper or buttons down the back. So that's something that I hope to get finished one of these days. But I had made that dress for Maggie May, and so I'll show you the dress. I'll show you Maggie May in the dress once I get it completed. But I thought it would look really cute on her. It's actually a Hello Kitty pattern, and it's a really cute pattern. And I had made another dress that was a much smaller dress, and a newborn size. I had made in that same Hello Kitty pattern, and I just thought it was the cutest fabric. So anyway, like I said, as soon as I get it finished, I will show you. So yeah, right now we're going to put her hair up, and there's her two little ponies. And I know I always say this, I'm going to say it again. Ema Bennett's rooting is just spot on. It just really is spot on in the way that you can, like you can make parts in it and it doesn't look odd. There's like not bald spots and all that stuff. And it's just, she's really good at hair rooting. I've actually never seen any hair rooting in my dolls anyway that is better than Ema Bennett. She's got some type of a technique, like perfection. And like I said, I don't know how to root hair, so it's just amazing to me. Okay, so we got her hair all done. Let me see, I'll put the comb through it just a little bit more. I love how she kept the bangs nice and long. And I love that her hair tucks behind her ears like that. I just think that's the cutest look. Yeah. And since we have her hair done, I am going to put her earrings in. Yes, I am. Oops. She's wearing these little flowered earrings right now that matched what she was wearing this summer. So here we go. I think these are going to look really cute because they match their little Christmas trees that match her little Christmas tree applique. And there we go. That looks really cute. Really, really cute. And then I'm going to do this last. And I'm going to put it in her lap so I don't forget. Because I know that you know, I tend to forget things. And so I want to put that in, you know, I want to pin that on her because it's really, really neat. And it's a really fun little pin. It actually came from when I used to work as an executive assistant. And one of the ladies there in our department, she had gotten all the other ladies this pin to wear. We were going to have a Christmas luncheon, and so we all wore that pin at the Christmas luncheon. And we're, you know, it's like all of our wreaths were flashing off and on, and boy, our table looked awesome at the restaurant. So let's go ahead and put these little shoes on her. Yeah, I only have one pair of real fancy red Christmas socks, and so I've already used that on one of the other outfits that I've dressed my girls in, so we're going to go this route, and I think that looks okay. Okay, here's the last little thing, and I'll turn it on for you so you can see. Let's see, where's the button? Okay, watch this. Is that cool? See how that's flashing? I think that is so pretty. And little Madeline, she likes it too. You know how little toddlers like fun things like that. So I'm going to go ahead and pin it on. And that looks so pretty next to her Christmas tree. So yeah, there she is, everyone. And I remember I said I was going to give you a close-up of her face because she has the most beautiful eyes. So there we are. Trying to get her close enough but not knock down the camera. There she is. It's her beautiful blue eyes. And she also has teeth. She's like an impish little girl. She's like biting her lower lip, you know, like she's I don't know, she just looks like she's gonna get in trouble, or she's already gotten in trouble. She's a little imp. But I love her little expression on her face. Okay, well everyone, I hope you enjoyed today's video and the Christmas story that I shared with you. Have a really good rest of your week. And me and Madeline say goodbye for now. And we will see you in our next video. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.